Module 3, Geometry and Measurement. Question 1. A wheel has 5 spokes equally spaced around the central hub, as shown in the diagram below. The angle theta between 2 spokes is labeled on the diagram. The question is asking, what is the angle theta? Theta is 1/5 of a full circle, which is 360 degrees divided by 5, that is 72 degrees. So the answer we are after is option D, 72 degrees. From the 2017 VCAA examination report, 92% of the students chose the correct option. So this question was answered extremely well. Question 2. A right-angled triangle XYZ has side lengths XY equals 38.5 centimeters and YZ equals 24 centimeters as shown in the diagram below. The question is asking for the length of XZ. Now XZ is the hypotenuse in this right-angled triangle. So using Pythagoras theorem, xz squared equals xy squared plus yz squared. We substitute the values of these sides, and after doing the calculations, we end up with xz equals 45.3679, which is 45.4 correct to 1 decimal place. So the answer we are after is option D, 45.4. From the 2017 VCAA examination report, 92% of the students chose the correct option. So this question was answered extremely well. Question 3. The locations of 4 cities are given below. The question is asking, in which order from first to last will the sun rise in these cities on New Year's Day, 2018? First of all, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So let's place these cities in order from east to west. The first one is Adelaide, 139 degrees east, then Heraklion, 25 degrees east, then Melilla, 3 degrees west, and Buenos Aires, 58 degrees west. So the order is Adelaide, Heraklion, Melilla, and Buenos Aires. So the answer we are after is option B. From the 2017 VCAA examination report, 63% of the students chose the correct option, with 13% of the students choosing the incorrect option A and 16% of the students choosing the incorrect option C. Question 4. A grain storage silo in the shape of a cylinder with a conical top is shown in the diagram below. The question is asking to calculate the volume of this silo in cubic meters. The volume of a cylinder is equal to area of the base times the height. Area of the base is pi r squared, where the radius of the circular base is 5 meters. Now we calculate the volume of the cone, which is 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. Now that we have the two volumes, the total volume of the silo is equal to the volume of the cylinder plus the volume of the cone, so we end up with 1,304 cubic meters, so the answer we are after is option B. From the 2017 VCAA examination report, 80% of the students chose the correct option, so this question was answered quite well. Question 5. A segment is formed by an angle of 75 degrees in a circle of radius 112 millimeters. This segment is shown shaded in the diagram below. The question is asking Which one of the following calculations will give the area of the shaded segment? The area of the segment is equal to the difference between two areas. Area of the sector, take away the area of the triangle. The area of the sector equals pi r squared times 75 over 360, and the area of the triangle is a half times 112 squared times sine 75 degrees. If we replace the radius with 112, then we can see that the answer we are after is option C. From the 2017 VCAA examination report, 81% of the students chose the correct option. So this question was answered quite well. Question 6. A hemispherical ball of radius 10 centimeters is shown in the diagram below. The ball contains water with a maximum depth of 2 centimeters. The question is asking to calculate the radius of the surface of the water in centimeters. Let's label the radius of the surface of the water r centimeters, and we can now construct a right-angled triangle. The height of the triangle is equal to 10 minus 2, which is 8 centimeters. The hypotenuse of the triangle is equal to 10 centimeters because this is a radius in the hemisphere. Using Pythagoras theorem, r squared equals 10 squared minus 8 squared, which is 36. So the radius is square root of 36, which is 6 centimeters. So the answer we are after is option B, 6. From the 2017 VCAA examination report, 53% of the students chose the correct option, with a large percentage of students, 23%, choosing the incorrect option C. Question 7. A triangle ABC has one side, AB, of length 4 centimeters, one side BC of length 7 centimeters, and one angle ACB of 26 degrees. Which one of the following angles, correct to the nearest degree, could not be another angle in triangle ABC? So let's construct this triangle. Side AB equals 4 centimeters, BC equals 7 centimeters, and we know that angle ACB equals 26 degrees. Using the sine rule, 4 over sine 26 degrees equals 7 over sine of the angle BAC. So sine of the angle BAC equals sine 26 times 7 over 4. So angle BAC could be either 50 degrees or 130 degrees, which means that angle ABC could be either 104 degrees or 24 degrees. So the only angle that could not be an angle of this triangle is 144 degrees. So the answer we are after is option E, 144. From the 2017 VCAA examination report, 57% of the students chose the correct option, with 17% of the students choosing the incorrect option A. Question 8. 3 circles of radius 50 millimeters are placed so that they just touch each other. The region enclosed by the circles is shaded in the diagram below. The question is asking for the area of the shaded region in square millimeters. The triangle connecting the centers of the 3 circles is an equilateral triangle of side length 100 millimeters. the three sectors are equal. So, the area of the triangle is a half times 100 times 100 times sine 60 degrees, because this is an equilateral triangle. The area of one sector equals pi r squared times 60 over 360. We multiply this area by 3 because there are 3 equal sectors. So the shaded area is equal to 4,330 minus 3,927, which is 403 millimeters squared. So the answer we are after is option A, 403. From the 2017 VCAA examination report, 35% of the students chose the correct option. Many students incorrectly chose one of the incorrect options. This question wasn't answered well.